I literally look like I have huge bags under my eyes, and I don't. Damn, I'm ugly. Hello everybody, it is Chloe, and today we are doing another driving with me video. Who's surprised? No one. You may be asking yourself, what is that vibrant lip color that you're wearing? It looks f***ing terrible. And the answer is, I just went to an Ulta, and I put it on. Just wanted to test it out, and now it's not coming off. So I look like a clown in the circus. Please ignore it. Okay, actually I might do something different with my hair, just so it's like a little bit less distracting. Harley Quinn, is that you? This is the best I'm gonna do, alright everybody? Don't judge me. Alright, we are road tripping to my mom's house. We got my backpack in the back. I got the horses in the back. And we are going to take off now. The lighting today is actually really good, and I'm very happy about it. So, if you are from Rhode Island, or you're from Massachusetts, or you went to Rhode Island, school in Rhode Island, or you have ever visited Rhode Island, then you know a 40-minute drive in Rhode Island is a road trip. Like, everything that you live near is within 10 to 20 minutes of you. So if you are driving across the state, it's a big deal. So we are going to be doing a road trip across Rhode Island to go back to my mom's house, which is what I do literally every weekend. But most people from Rhode Island probably wouldn't do it, to be honest. Like, I have family that lives... Actually, I don't want to offend anybody. Never mind, I'm just going to end that statement there. You can insinuate. If you're from anywhere in Rhode Island, then you know 40 minutes is a road trip. It is a day trip. You aren't going for a few hours. Yeah, since Rhode Island's such a small state, we always get like the worst rap about like people thinking that you don't want to drive anywhere, or like you won't drive an hour to like see someone. Like an hour is a long trip, and it's like, yeah, compared to somewhere where, like Texas, where it's an hour to drive to the next town, it's a big deal. I think to drive from probably one end of the state to the other is probably like an hour and 15 minutes. I would say, like, driving from my mom's house to Woonsocket, where her family lives, which is at Upper Rhode Island, is like an hour and 15. So I'd say probably if you're speeding, an hour and 15. If you're not, like an hour and a half maybe. But that's why people from Rhode Island think it's an hour is a long trip, because it takes you the entire state to get to where you're going. It's a green light, why are we not moving? I think it's so funny in Carly and Erin's videos, because somebody took all of her bits of like road rage and like put them together, but like it's honestly not even road rage. It's like just normal New England driving. Like I feel like everyone I know yells in traffic. Like you yell at the other cars and just be like, what the fuck are you doing? But like somebody took that as like road rage for her, I guess. One of my favorite vines that I ever made was like making eye contact with a cute person in traffic when you were like dancing. I'll put it up. I'll throw it up right now. Honestly, I'm very proud of it to this day. I think it was so funny and like so inventive. I did Vine for like the shortest period of time, because it was right when it started to like downfall. Like it was right when people like Cody Cohen and them like had already hit their peak, and then it started to slowly slip away. But I had so much fun doing it and just like editing the videos and stuff, and it's part of the reason that I started wanting to do YouTube videos in general. Look, I'm dying. The other day I went to the gym and I was like and I was walking in and I went to go clear my throat like that, but I like wasn't doing it at anybody. I was just like and this guy like whipped around and glared at me, and I was like, I'm not doing that at you. I'm literally just trying to clear my throat before I go like running. I felt so bad though, because I could tell he like thought it was at him. It was like, oh Jesus. Another pet peeve: people in line who are rude to like the cashier at like a store or something over something that they have no control over. Like if a cashier is rude to you and then you're rude back, like okay, like it's understandable. As somebody who's worked in the service industry and in the retail industry, I can't stand that. Like that gets under my skin like no other. I just like, it's such a pet peeve of mine when people are like really rude to retail or like service workers. Like if you're rude to the waitress, like if you're rude to somebody working at a Dunkin' Donuts, if you're rude to somebody working at CVS, like for no reason. Because I think people sometimes don't even realize how they're coming off, and I don't know if this is some of it. People don't realize how they come off. They don't realize when they're being rude. They don't realize when they're being standoffish, especially with like workers and things like that. because they're not like paying attention to the tone of voice that they use. And like when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, I've worked at like clothing stores, I've worked at restaurants, I've worked at all of them. And I would have people constantly come in and just talk down to me. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what reason this is for. I don't know if it's because I'm younger than you or like what. But like, we're not doing this today. But for example, I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings for a while. And I had a woman come in and she was right off the bat so rude, like so entitled. You could tell immediately. She demanded we give her a booth, and the only one that we'd open was dirty. So I said, or like, I don't know if it was dirty or like they hadn't paid the check yet. Like, it was something weird like that. So I said, oh, well, we actually don't have any. We don't have a server for that one booth, which is dirty. Like, or yeah, I think that was it. It was like a dirty booth and we didn't have a server. So I was like, okay, we don't have a server for that one booth. Would you like us to clean it off and I can find a server for you, but it may be a little bit of a wait, or we can seat you immediately. And she was like,
okay, fine, whatever, just seat us.
Somebody sat them, and this woman the entire way was saying, well,
I'm corporate Applebee's. I work for Applebee's corporate. Like, I'm corporate. I understand how this works. I'm corporate.
And we're like, okay, it doesn't, we gave you two options. That's it. Either you sit down right now or you can wait like a few minutes and then you can get it then. But she didn't like that answer. She wanted us to all run over and drop everything that was going on in the restaurant so that we could assist her because she was
corporate Applebee's.
We didn't. And she didn't like that. So she went over and complained to my manager at the time. And my manager just accepted it and like gave her like comped stuff for her meal. And I'm like, listen, you need to have like your workers back in a situation. Sorry, I'm still heated about this if you can't tell. You need to have your workers back in a situation like that, because I'm sorry, but that was not deserved by that woman. Like, she was so rude. And I don't care if you're corporate Applebee's, if you want to sit immediately because you're
corporate Applebee's,
go to an Applebee's. You're not at one. All right, everybody, we are here. We made it. Let's get out and I'll show you around inside. Hello, baby girl. Hello. I love you. Girl. Hello. And who is this? Hello, baby. I love you. This is my baby, Julia. And this baby is Tara. She's too excited. And this is my last baby, Owen. We love you, Owen, right? Right, sleepy boy? Alright, guys. That is it for this video. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Follow me on Instagram at ClayWigs. Twitter is at Climate Change. Comment down below. Let me know what you would like me to see me do next, or what ideas you have for videos, or for songs that you want me to listen to in the car and react to. I don't know. Literally anything that you want. Comment down below. Tell me I'm dumb. I don't really care. But I will see you in my next video. Goodbye, guys. Come here. Did you do that? Did you do that? Come on. Did you do it? Listen. That's not what I asked. Did you do that? Julia, look at me.